I am just so freaking mad. So basically there is this group that is called the Collective Shout, which is a bunch of Karen's group from Australia that they decided to send 1,000th letter to Visa, and Visa apparently saw this and thought of to take some action and take down a bunch of games. These are not just games like in your genre, which is kind of genre. But this is more on like the very first step that they just take away a freedom of expression. Not only that got affected, which literally means by the type of game, but they also took down some horror games as well. Apparently this psychological horror offends them and stuff. They've been trying to take it down for a few months now, when the game got a bit of viral like a very few months ago or something like that, I remember. And they just like keep shouting and shout. So it's a collective shout, a bunch of Karen just like so that's what that is, right? And I was like, oh man, come on. What the hell? I saw that and it just pisses me off, because I use itch.io a lot, I use Steam a lot, and taking down with a lot of game, and especially, you know what, I'm just gonna say it, right? I play a lot of game because I just love them as a video game. Right, and it's not just because it's a game, it has no other value. It's just like underplay the adult industry in the world, which when you ask them or interview them, then you see like Anime Man, they talk to a bunch of type of stuff and stuff and what they did behind it. If you see like Shimiken, which is this dude right here, that he talks about what is behind the industry of that, what do they do, what they must do. It's a very strict, it's a very system industry where they have rules and regulations and stuff that they do and stuff they can't do, and it's all like just the same thing, like it's a entertainment business, right? So I look at this and I was super mad because I did play a game that is called Harem Hotel, which is one of the best game, and the story is so good in the game. And of course, whatever, that kind of aspect is in the game. I mean, like, to be honest, every one of them isn't the same shit. They just have a hole and you just poke it into it and that's it. What makes them unique? The story, the gameplay, everything like that. Those are what I like. I love video game in everything. I don't discriminate them just because they are a certain genre, except for Elden Ring, because I did try that, but it's a bit handsome. But nonetheless, this is what I'm trying to say, that I enjoy every type of video game. I don't just judge them just because of what they are. I try them out, I play them out, and I see if they are good or not. And if they are good and they are fun, I just keep playing them. And Hotel Harem is a very fun game. But because of Collective Shout, now you go to itch.io, you try to get inside of that whole column thing, a whole area, which last time you can just click inside of the nice NSFW, and then after that you click like top rated. Hotel Harem comes at first. It's like the top. The story is so good, and I understand why it is. It's like the number one game out there. So basically this movement actually did affect my personal life, because it just take away a part of something that I put a lot in enjoying. And I played the game for months, and there's so much tons of story and so many ways to actually replay it. There's so many replayable value in that as well, and it's a really good game, and they just get delisted in itch.io, and I'm sad. I'm just sad and I'm just mad. So where are they gonna stop? Okay, if they saw like the latest trailer in Phantom Blade Zero, look at that guy just step on somebody and then just decapitate them just like that. And now what? They offense them. So now what? You're gonna take down every games that have violence and gore and shit? It's a video game. God fucking damn it, separate the reality and the games. Come on, man. It's a video game. It simulates shit, okay? I love to play Need for Speed. I love to play Need for Speed Underground when I was a kid. You don't see me driving outside, racing like a car. No, I drive like 60 kilometers per hour and maybe 80 kilometers per hour on a highway, but that's still slow because everybody drives like around 110 kilometers per hour on a highway. And I wear my seatbelt, and that's still what that is. You can't steal cars in outside of the world, but I still play like GTA, and I just get some granny out from the car and just kick her out there, and I just took her car and I just drive around, and it's fun because it's a fucking video game. Okay, so what's gonna get offended now? GTA is at risk. Now they're gonna bring down GTA. Like what? Where does it end? Right? Oh, now you see like a cooking mama. This game depicts a ladies must cook. Why is it cooking mama? Why can't it be cooking trends? Right? Why it can be cooking pride? Why is it cooking mama? Why must be the mama? Then now what? You're gonna take down cooking mama? How ridiculous is this gonna be? Right? I just am so mad with this Visa, MasterCard shit, bullshit stuff. I personally use Visa myself because that's just, it's globally, that's what it is, right? Visa or MasterCard, if you use Visa, most of the country, they actually do accept Visa. But nowadays, with internet payment, it's not really necessary. The bank themselves, you can actually pay directly from the bank itself. You got apps. My local bank, I can use that in Japan. I can use my local bank, scan in Japan, scan in the ATM in Japan, and I can still take money out. Right? There is options that you can buy stuff these days. So Visa doesn't really hold everything. Back in the day, it might have been different because there's a lot of limitation on that. But nowadays, I'm gonna be honest, there is still a lot of options out there that you can use for payment. And to be honest, I don't really use much Visa as well. When I buy a game on Steam, I bought them with my local app. There is like a money app, local thing that they use around here, and I use that, and I pay like $75, and I will get like $75 in cash. I mean, like not in cash, in like Steam credit, and I'll put it in. Right? That's how I buy. I don't really actually straight ahead charge money from the Visa itself. Not anymore, because credit card scams, this and that, it's just so scary. Like, you have to protect yourself these days. That, to be honest, Visa is not really as secure as what we think they are, and it's pretty scary, and that's why I don't really actually use it. So I try to use much more secure method, which is what I said just now, that's much more secure in my opinion. Trying to get Steam credits or whatnot. The same thing with PayPal. I use PayPal to pay itch.io. I don't really actually use credit card Visa at all. So there are options. There are options out there. It's not like, oh, you don't have Visa, we can't buy shit. No. So many ways, so many payment. And these payments are services. And if services are not convenient, are not like it in a very bad faith of act, people can just stop using them one day. And trust me, it will not affect your life that much. It will not. So there are options. The first thing is, like, you can build out new regulations. Countries can make regulations so that these company will not be able to make monopolize action on like a certain kind of thing, just like dictate what is good or what is bad, based on their moral value. No, it's like they need some sort of like a regulation. They need some sort of stake at here, right? If they do something, you're not in a hole of power. At the end of the day, it's always about the money. It's always about the consumer. It's always about the customer. If the customer thinks that, oh, this is shit, people stop using them. And once people stop using them, they start to get irrelevant. Everything starts. And one thing is like convenience. Or you thought Netflix is gonna be too huge to drop? You'll be surprised. We all thought EA is too big, Ubisoft is too big, but they still drops. Every company that once you heard back in the day that is a super huge company, but you don't hear them today as well. Nothing lasts forever, and I just hope people realize this. Just have a good faith. especially when company gets way too big. They always get overcarried by like, you know, like too carried over in like, oh, I hold every power and shit like that, like nothing can bring me down. Like nobody has that power, to be honest. Nobody has it. Even president have to change every 4 years. You know, the leaders of countries have to do that. Unless you were talking about some sort of weird conspiracy that there is Illuminati back in the real world that actually really take parts of a power, then maybe those are forever, and they probably drank some sort of weird potion that is making them immortal, and then we realize that, oh wait, what? Every country, they actually have one dude at the end there, which is a weird Illuminati guy that is just immortal and just controlling the whole world for the whole time. Unless that is like a thing, I don't think anything lasts forever. Even kingdoms like Alexander the Great, Roman Empire, one of the greatest empire in the world, they didn't last forever. Never say, oh, it's too huge, they will not fail. No, everything will end in a sort of way. So, you know, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that nobody is almighty, omnipotent, right? Everything falls down. So is Visa really do bad shit? Like I mean, like bad shit as in like in bad kind of action, and it doesn't really align with their own customer and just make fun of, like, laugh at their own customer. Why are you doing this? Why are you defending a you know game? You know, if they are like just doing all this weird shit, then people will get, like, you know, people will get separated. People will get stray away from them, and they will just use some other services. As I said, the world has so many local services. I believe in your local bank, you can just use whatever your local bank has and get to any country that has an ATM, that have a QR code, that you can still use that and take money out. Or you can even pay directly through your phone in any country, and it's without using Visa or MasterCard. So I'm just saying that, you know, nothing is all powerful. That's just what that is. So I just wanted to share this a little bit. I was so pissed off by this a little bit, right? But apparently there is some updates that they get very pressurized. Visa get very pressurized by a bunch of gamers because we all just pile up together. It's funny that you see this right now because they actually did offense both sides. Back in the day, you would see people from Twitter or people from Blue Sky fighting each other, but this is the time when everybody was like, whew, bros, it's time to stand up. Everybody united. They are like that. They are like that Lelouch guy from the Lelouch Rebellion. Turns into, like, we got like a common enemy now, and then everybody just go against that normal enemy. Everybody, like, you can see Blue Sky, people from Blue Sky is just everybody just shitting on shitting on Visa, and people on Twitter shitting on Visa, people on Reddit shitting on Visa, people on 4chan shitting on Visa. They just keep getting thousands, man. Like, yeah, you send 1,000 letter. Collective Shout sends 1,000 letter to Visa to take action of, like, taking down video games from Steam. But then the gamers stand up. I think this is more than 10,000 people. Could be more. Let's make it them 1 million, man. 1 million people sending emails to Visa probably will make Visa move some sort of things, right? It's crazy how this is. So yeah, so there you go. There is this Visa thing that is going on that I'm super mad about because it does affect my personal life in a way, and I just really hate it. Like, man, I saw that news. I straight ahead I went and I checked Hotel Harem on itch.io, and it's gone. It's gone. Okay, it's gone. Like, let me show you one thing. Okay, I have this going on right here, right? Let me just show you this. There is a itch.io screen. Itch.io screen around here. This is where we will go to the NSFW thing. I just click that, and now you have this. And you have to tell you what age and whatever thing it is. And let me see. And look at that. In the hentai tag, You will get nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. What is this? What is this? Adult tag. Shit. Everything you click, you gotta go here one by one. That's so stupid. Okay, that's stupid. Oh man. So they did really just, I really, I don't know, man. I really hope something's gonna turn out. Like, since that, people are fighting back and stuff like that. We will see how it happens and stuff like that. Like, yes, you know what? I just wanted to rant a little bit, okay? I just wanted to rant about this a little bit because it does affect me, and yeah, that's it, guys. I don't know, man. It's just so stressful. This is stressing me out. And yeah. Drop that beat.